Want to fight Fishron before the Mech bosses, huh? So we can destroy whole hard mode with the Fishron loot. So before we move on to the builds and loadouts, we need to take a look at the core items that will be used in every build in pre-Mech bosses part of the game. So you will need bundle of balloons, shield of Cthulhu, frozen wings, amphibian boots, and the slimy saddle. More detail on those items are in my previous video, so if you are interested, then take a look. The rest of the items will differ from class to class. So without further ado, let's begin with the melee. So, melee will use the Frost Armor set, as it gives you the most damage out of every set available before the Mech bosses, and the Shadow Flame Knife for the weapon. Then, if you move to the items, it will use the Warrior Emblem, of course, and the Power Glove to enable Auto Swing. The Flask of Ichor to increase your damage, you can get Junk to, do the same thing, and yeah. So melee is very challenging because your damage is really low. As we can see, our average DPS on melee is 450. Try to bounce knives off of Fishron and hit him twice this way, because Shadow Flame Knife basically bounces off enemies. Then try your best at clearing bubbles and avoiding sharks. You can't deal with both, you absolutely can't deal with both, so the third stage is a breeze, because melee projectiles can damage invisible Duke. Yeah, while the Duke Fishron dashes, you actually can hit him with the Shadow Flame Knife. Even at the beginning of each dash, while he is invisible. So pre-Mech bosses melee is pretty hard. You just need a lot of time, as I said, to make up for the lack of damage. And let me roll you some fight clips. Fight! Alright, then we will move on to the Ranger. So, Ranger will use the Frost Armor too, as the main weapon, the Deadly Stormbow with the Holy Arrows, obviously, and you need to apply Ichor too. So use really any gun that you can get, but the best one to do it with is the Onyx Blaster and yeah, the Ichor bullets. So you will swap between those two. Then for the items, the Ranger Emblem and the Magic Quiver, and don't forget to drink the Archery Potion. Ranger is not really challenging. Your DPS is pretty high because it's around 800. Remember to Ichor Duke once per every 8 seconds, because Ichor lasts 8 seconds. So we swap between the Stormbow and your Onyx Blaster, shoot the Fishron with the Onyx Blaster, and then he will Ichor, so we swap to the Stormbow to damage him. Focus fire on him while he spawns tornadoes and transforms, because then he stands still and doesn't do anything. So you can just focus your Holy Arrows on him, dealing like massive amounts of damage. And during third stage, just aim straight above your character and focus on dodging dashes, because if you aim above your character, like straight above, the Holy Arrows will be guaranteed to hit the Fishron. So Ranger is optimal, it is equally good at every stage of this fight. Yeah. Fight! And then we have Mage. So, Mage will use the Titanium Mage set, the Crystal Serpent, as it is the most powerful magic weapon for the Mech bosses, and the Golden Shower too, of course apply Ichor to Duke Fishron. For the accessories, the Sorcerer Emblem and the Mana Cloak. Don't forget to drink the Magic Power Potion and use the crystal ball. So Mage is pretty challenging. Its DPS isn't the highest because it's around 600, and you really need to focus on aiming the crystal serpent because it's not the easiest weapon to aim with. But once you do, you know, you deal a lot of damage because Duke Fishron is big, so all those crystal shards will also hit him. Use Golden Shower to clear bubbles, then Ichor Duke at the same time. Yeah, whenever he spawns bubbles, just take care of them with the Golden Shower. During third stage, aim for the invisible Fishron. Serpent's projectiles are kinda slow, so they should hit him at the right time. Verdict: Mage is just alright and has a great defense against bubbles.
Fight!
And now, finally, the Summoner. So, the Pre-mech bosses Summoner will use the Forbidden Armor set, Sanguine Staff, and now, some people say that the Blade Staff is better against Fishron, at least against the third stage, but to be honest, I tried both and Sanguine Staff is just better overall, so just use the Sanguine Staff. And the best whip in the game, at least before the Empress of Light, the Firecracker. Now for the core items, of course the Summoner's Emblem, the Power Glove to enable auto swing on your whip, which is very important, and the Pygmy Necklace. Don't forget to, first of all, apply the Flask of Ichor, then drink your Summoning Potion, and yeah. Funny thing, Summoner is the most OP class to fight the Fishron with, because of its crazy DPS. It can achieve 1000 DPS before the mech bosses, which is just insane. Yeah, you can whip the bubbles away with the whip, but you need to play very aggressive. Stay as close to Duke as possible for the best damage output, because you want to hit him with the Firecracker because of its massive passive effect, and you also want the best damage output on your Sanguine Staff, and the closer you are with the Sanguine Bats, the more damage they deal. And during third stage, try your best to get some whip hits on him and just wait. Yeah, because the Sanguine Staff will take care of the Duke Fishron, but whipping him once or twice with the Firecracker will really increase overall damage. So just try your best to hit him while he's dashing or while he's invisible, you know, good luck. So Summoner has a crazy and easy damage, however it requires a really risky playstyle to work.
Fight!
And yeah, there you have it. Good luck with your Fishron fights. It's not the easiest thing to do, especially before fighting the mech bosses. But once you succeed, you will have a really easy time in hard mode. So yeah, good luck guys. And yeah, see you in the next one when we will look at how to fight the Fishron before the Plantera. See ya.
Fuzzy reality distorting all of the lines. Loving this normality that's distorting my mind. It's death and inconvenience when ignoring all of the signs. Emotions roller coasting and I boarded all of the rides. Such a guilt trip, trapped in the walls that I built with bare-handed knuckle. Fear planted scuffle, not really. It just always seems one step ahead. I'm descending into madness. Don't